Welcome to My Lines, brought to you by Colin Boynton. For this latest episode of my poetry podcasts, the place where I share my world of words, I have chosen pieces I have written that are all about the four seasons. I will begin with a piece called Springtime. Blue skies and sunshine can fool the waking mind, even though the winter cold isn't far behind. Fluffy clouds and brightest sun to open up our eyes can even fool the smallest birds flying in the skies. Drifting slowly, passing on, time keeps marching by. Nothing stops the seasons, the years too quickly fly. Dark clouds follow grey clouds, and winds begin to blow. The cold once more upon us, and nothing seems to grow. We wait with growing patience for skies of blue and sun, and listen for the first birds to know spring has begun. For my next piece this week I move on to summer, and is simply called Summer Meadow. Yellow, white, green and blue, every shade and every hue. No set pattern, no set way, growing slowly day by day. Getting taller, growing strong, blessed by sun and sweet bird song. No disturbance, just a breeze, drifting on into the trees. Yellow, white, green and blue, sometimes red and orange too. This next piece I've chosen is full of memories of my favourite season and is called Autumn Leaves and Memory. Kicking through the fallen leaves that rustle neath my feet brings back childhood memories of running down the street. A darkened village thoroughfare with trees now turning gold. Falling leaves like raindrops as the year grows old. Memories how we'd kick the leaves or push them into piles, then run and jump into them with laughter and with smiles. And as they blow around our feet, we liked to kick our way. We didn't mind the weather or the time of day. We gathered for a bonfire, the leaves were piled up high. They always took a while to burn, although they were quite dry. And now I am an older man, I still will kick my feet through the newly fallen leaves lying in the street. The next piece I've chosen follows on with winter and is called Winter Wonderland. The valleys and dales majestically rise up through the woodlands to reach to the skies. A chill in the air with frost on the ground, the day had begun with such a sweet sound. The robin was singing its sweet winter song, and soon other birds would all join along. The day started dark and nothing much stirred. With no one around, nothing was heard. The world began slowly, the day was so cold. The people that stirred had to be bold. Taking a risk while taking a walk, their breath rose like smoke whenever they spoke. Where water had dripped, the icicles grew, some of them old and some were quite new. As rain started falling, it soon turned to ice. To travel was hard and not very nice. Then as the clouds parted, revealing the sun, you started to think that the day had begun. The ice did not melt, as still it stayed cold, the way it would stay as the day would grow old. With nothing to do and nowhere to go, the children just wished that soon it would snow. A chance to go playing on sledge or a slide, a chance to build snowmen and being outside. Just for the day, all stayed indoors, taking it easy or doing some chores. Time passed on by in a strange kind of way, and soon it had come to the end of the day. The fire was lit, the flames would burn high, the night was so dark, with clouds in the sky. The rain turned to snow that fell to the ground, nothing much stirred or made a slight sound. The night became colder, the world fell asleep, the snow kept on falling, getting quite deep. The wind grew much stronger, the snow blew about, the drifts grew much deeper with nothing about, and so in the morning it started once more, a cold winter wonderland outside the door. My final piece this week brings us full circle back to spring and is simply called A New World. The grass is turning greener, there's flowers out in bloom. The sun is shining in the sky to lift the winter gloom. Spring is now upon us, lifting spirits high. The world is waking from its sleep. We heave a thankful sigh. Another winter over, and spring is in the air. Birds start singing in the trees, their song is ours to share. A new world now is starting, like waking from a sleep, taking us all forward, rising from the deep. If any of you would like to contact me about the words and leave me comments, I would certainly like to hear from you. I hope you've enjoyed my choice for this week's episode. The books I've written are available either from myself or direct from my publishers. For more details, see my website www.collinscorner.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me once again next time for another episode of My Lines.